okay, dear. How are you feeling?
Good. Very relaxed.
Yes.
Feel very light.
You feel very light?
I feel a weight kind of lifted off my shoulder.
Did you get any sensations, or did you see any colors?
I felt a lot of sensations. I think in the beginning it kind of felt like someone was holding on to like the bottom part of my clavicle, and it kind of just felt like a light pressure. And as you were going through it, it literally felt like a chip was leaving as we were going through the whole thing. It was kind of strange. And I noticed my breathing would change, and it felt like you were blowing into like my belly, like giving me more air, and I felt lifted. Yeah, it was cool.
Nice. Yeah, I was definitely doing a lot of breath work and channeling. I don't know who we were channeling either, because I've never worked with them before, but it reminded me of like, my bad. Shit.
Everything okay?
Yeah, thank God.
That was a
Fucking
sign.
bulls are out to get me. I'm just gonna put these crystals right here. So I think that kind of was a sign, because this crystal also reminds me of what I was about to say, which is like celestial shamanic healing. Like picture shamanic healing in a cave, but with like electric blue and like purple colors, very like feathery and like fairy like, but also very like powerful and shamanic in like a masculine and feminine balanced way.
Yeah, I was actually feeling like random thoughts would go through my mind of like, I guess, the process that I was going through. And there was a point where I kept hearing like, get back in touch with your ancestors, you know. Like I kept feeling like a bigger energy, if that makes sense.
Totally.
It was so strange. It just felt like I was being supported in that way, if that makes sense too. Yeah, it was so crazy.
They were coming in and they were doing a lot of clearing of like really painful like thoughts that come all the way deep down, like in your sacral chakra. You know, when I started to really like kick into full gear was when I saw this orange color like far in the distance, and then it got like darker and it got closer. And sometimes when it happens I kind of lose it, but this time it came like fully into my vision, bright orange. I saw it go up your body and like into your head, and it was like an activation of like your passion, your creative energy in the sacral chakra that was coming up to feed the rest of your body. It's like it was being blocked down there, and a lot of what was blocking it was up here too. So like the solar plexus, you know, having that confidence to be able to like speak your mind, and having the self-worth to like push yourself forward, and then the heart, and like speaking to yourself with more like unconditional love and not being hard on yourself, and giving yourself that loving confidence and like that support for yourself. And then speaking that, start saying, you know, things that are more positive, things that you're grateful for. Instead of speaking negatively about yourself, start speaking more positively about yourself, like saying positive affirmations. Obviously those are simple things, but just like coming all the way up here and like seeing yourself in that light of who you want to be, and actually realizing that you are that person here and now. You just need to step into it and have the moment with spirit and connect with your ancestors to receive that information and that confidence and that support and that guidance and the downloads and the information that's clear, so that you're not so confused about where to go with your life and being stuck with all that passion and energy down there, not knowing where to go. So you're bringing it up here, clearing all this stuff out, which is what they did through a lot of breath work and chanting and all kinds of stuff I've never done before. Well, I mean, it's always different. I don't know.
Right.
But this one felt like a new one. Yeah. And then it mostly was a lot in your throat, too. Yeah. So it's like really speaking in your creative and your communication and putting yourself out there.
Yeah. I really felt a lot of pull around my throat. It was interesting because the breath that I felt from you, and I didn't feel like you were breathing hard. It was just warm. I was just like passing through all the way to my neck, and it felt like a kind of like a static motion inside, going up and down.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
It's like the breaking up and the moving.
Yeah, it's funny that I was smiling throughout all of it because everything that you've said all the way up were the exact same thoughts I was
really
going through my head. Yeah, like word for word. I was like, I should be, more kind to like myself, or like saying things out loud.
Yeah,
that way. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So it's like just being nice to yourself and being grateful for the life you have now. Don't worry so much about the future and what's going to happen. And like I was telling you earlier about my personal life, just letting the divine guide you and following whatever comes your way. Just be open, set your intentions, put it out there, stay in the vortex of creation, which is like being your positive self and doing the things that make you feel like you're lighting up,
Right.
So like working out. I know you like dancing, so doing more dance classes, getting in touch with that passion and energy down there and moving it through dance movement. It's really powerful and it's good for you, and it's something that lights you up. And it also keeps you healthy, it keeps you fit, which makes you feel good, and then you eat better too. It's all like, a snowball effect of greatness, though. So stay in that mentality, keep doing the things you want to do, set your intentions out there, and then, be open to what comes in, and sit with spirit, your ancestors, to get the information and the guidance you need. That like quiet little voice that you get when you are fully meditating, and it's like, it sounds like me, but I'm not quite sure if it is me, because it's like very calm and very like soothing and straight to the matter of fact, That's the voice you kind of want to get your guidance from. Right. So making sure that you're sitting in your heart space, connecting with spirit, and then channeling that information. When you channel the guidance for your life, it comes out much more abundant. Do you have any other questions, comments, concerns?
No. That was a really great session.
Good.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Did you like the sound bowl?
It was, that was great too. Even the sound bowls felt like waves passing through.
Yeah.
It was almost like waves crashing, and breaking everything down.
And like I was talking about that water too, like coming through and clearing out your emotions and everything in your body.
Oh, there was an interesting thing that also happened. I think it was probably towards the end. It felt like my body unlocked, and I didn't realize my left hand was clenching, and I finally let go. And in my thought, it kind of reminded me of like, because I'm trying to like hold on to or control, like situations where it's like, all I gotta do is let go. That's that was one of the things that kind of like popped into my mind.
Yes.
Wow.
Release resistance.
Yeah. That's a huge message of today. Release resistance.
Okay.
Wow.
Well.
Thank you.
Yeah. We didn't even really pay attention to the camera all that much, but hey, whatever. You got to see the good stuff. Some crazy stuff. Okay. Bye.
Bye.